back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and according to the time you are seeing this video. Happy Sunday to you. I wish you a great Sunday and I hope your Sunday have been going well. As you can see, I don't have light here. That is why I don't use to show my face. So the alleged information reaching us right now is that Queen Naomi was so surprised at what Reverend Funke Adejumo advised Ooni of Ife concerning Queen Naomi's coming back to the palace of Ile-Ife kingdom. So, people have been saying so many things about Queen Naomi coming back to the palace. How is it going to be possible? There are a lot of attack in that palace. There are a lot of wahala, basbos, both the one coming from the Olories and the one coming from powers that is fighting Queen Naomi in that palace. So, goodness, bring that power bank for me. So this time around, the Reverend Funke Adejumo decided to advise Ooni of Ife towards what is happening. So, according to what we heard, though, they said that Reverend Funke Adejumo advised Ooni that before the reunion with Queen Naomi will work, that he must first of all give up on what he's expecting of these Olories. You cannot be expecting so many things from the Olories and you want them to leave the palace. And if you're just joining, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. You will not be expecting much from the Olories, but you still want them to leave the palace and you are expecting things from them. It's not going to work now. If it must work, that you must forsake whatever you are expecting from them, as in forget about whatever your expectation from them and focus on Queen Naomi. And he also told Ooni of Ife that it's not going to be possible that these Oloris will be in the palace. You want to bring back Queen Naomi, and the Oloris are there for you, always there. You will be sending them this, sending them there, and doing a lot of things. So my people, according to what we heard, he said that she also advised Ooni of Ife that he should find a balance in everything he does in that palace. That if he did not balance everything in the palace, that Queen Naomi is not going to come back to him. So he also advised Ooni of Ife that Queen Naomi deserves the best, not because of things are happening this way. That Queen Naomi deserves the best. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. That he should be careful. Anything that he wants to do now, let him do it from the depth of his heart. Let him not do things because he was compelled to do it. So that it will not be tomorrow. He will be like people have pressurized him to do what he doesn't want to do because he wants to bring back Queen Naomi. You see? This Reverend Funke Adejumo is Queen Naomi's godmother. So I think she's concerned in things that concern Queen Naomi. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. So she have everything that is happening to Queen Naomi at heart. She also said that Ooni of Ife should not do anything that he wouldn't want to do, that will not give him happiness. Say as a king, if he's compelled to do things, time will come when if anything should happen, he will be like, I'm forced to do it. I did not want to do it from my heart. So they said that Ooni of Ife, she advised Ooni of Ife to do anything that he wants to do to bring back Queen Naomi. Those things that will make him happy, that will give him joy. And the most important thing is that he should expect less from these Oloris. You cannot be expecting much from them and you still want them to leave the palace. That one is not going to work. You will not be expecting much from them. You want them to leave the palace. She also said that if Ooni of Ife should not trust the Oloris too, because There are a lot of things that is happening in the palace that he should at least learn that trusting the Oloris is the worst mistake that he will ever do in that palace. Any of them, even if I say he should not also trust Dr. Elizabeth now, I don't know how you are going to see it, because nobody should be trusted. Sometimes in that palace, we do see that there are things that will happen, and Dr. Elizabeth will feel like jealousing Queen Naomi somehow, although she's a woman. But Ooni of Ife should not trust anybody, not anybody at all. He should not trust anybody. You see? And he should also believe himself that whatever he wants to do, he can do it. Bringing back Queen Naomi is the best thing that will happen to Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife in that palace. Other people have been saying that there is no need for Queen Naomi to come back to the palace. There is no need for that, because there are a lot of war, spiritually and physically, happening in the palace. Okay, the last time we heard that there are group of cats surrounding Queen Naomi's prayer altar. You see? Surrounding Queen Naomi's prayer altar in that same palace. What are they doing? They are doing meeting. And the worst of it all is that they even pulled off the roof of the palace, of the prayer altar. This way they happen for that palace, too much. But as long as Reverend Funke Adejumo is concerned, and she is also a prophetess, a reverend, she have been praying with Queen Naomi, and Queen Naomi have got people that surround her that have been praying. If Queen Naomi comes back to that palace today, she's going to conquer all of this thing. None of them is going to win her. And since Dr. since Reverend Funke Adejumo have also advised Ooni of Ife to do everything within his reach to bring back Queen Naomi, it means that Reverend Funke wants Queen Naomi to come back to the palace. And because of that, they will back her up in prayers. Yes, they will back her up. So my people, according to what we heard allegedly, they said that when Reverend Funke came to the palace to advise Ooni of Ife on all these things, they said that Mariam met Reverend Funke. I was telling her that she should back off from anything that concerned the palace. That she should not interfere in anything that concerned them in that palace. So that if she wants to be concerned about anything Queen Naomi, that she should focus on Queen Naomi, being that Queen Naomi is her God child. That she should focus on Queen Naomi. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. Please give this video a thumbs up, comment, and we'll say your mind in this our topic. Please, and let me also wish you happy Sunday. I hope your Sunday have been going very well. Thank you for coming. I love you guys. You are my correct VIP. So they said that Mariam now approached Reverend Funke. I was like, I don't want you to interfere in anything that concern us in this palace. This is not your marriage. If you want to put your eyes in this palace, concentrate based on Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi is your godchild. We know that. We are not collecting her or snatching her away from you. But for you to come to this palace to tell Ooni of Ife what to do, that one is totally unaccepted. They say that Mariam herself, I don't know what is her problem. Every little thing that will happen, Mariam will put herself. Every little thing that will happen in the palace, Mariam will not hold herself. I don't know which kind of spirit that woman possesses. I don't know which kind of spirit where she been the get. Reverend Funke Adejumo means well for that palace. Reverend Funke Adejumo wants peace to reign in that palace. If not, she wouldn't have interfered in anything that concerned the palace. She wouldn't have even tried to bring back Queen Naomi. But this Olories, they forgot that without Queen Naomi in that palace, they are not going to enjoy that marriage. Even one bit, they will not enjoy it. Because just imagine that even Pastor Jerry have also confirmed that without Queen Naomi in Ooni of Ife's life, that Ooni of Ife is not going to reign very well in that throne. His tenure is not going to last long. And just imagine what have been happening. Is this not a distraction? It's a very big distraction. All this time we have been hearing Ooni of Ife and the Queen Naomi, all the Olories, Ronke, Mariam, Tobi, all of them. Everybody will just be coming with his or her own wahala. And the worst of it is that it's not even only the oloris, but the elders too, because the elders, they are using the elders, and the elders are using them too to fight Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife. And because of the fact that Reverend Funke Adejumo mean well for them, that is why you will see sometimes he will call group of people and they will be praying for the palace, because that palace needs prayers. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. The palace needs prayers. So this advice that Reverend Funke have advised Ooni of Ife, I think if Ooni of Ife should hearken to it, do it the way she advised her, it is going to help him. The very important advice I found out in that advice is that she should expect less from these Oloris. You cannot be expecting more from the Oloris and you still want them to leave the palace. If it is for them to leave the palace is the main thing you want to achieve, focus on achieving that. As in, work harder. You are the king. You are still the Kabiyesi. Yes, you can still do it if you want to do it. And again, don't do things because people ask you to do it. Do it because you want to do it. It is coming out from your heart. Don't do it because you are pushed to do it. You are, as in, because of what people have been saying. I love Queen Naomi, I don't love Queen Naomi, and all of that. Do things that your heart asks you to do, so that when by tomorrow or whenever anything will happen, you will not regret doing it. Is that not a good advice? It's a very good advice, because as a king, I don't even know those people that have been advising Ooni of Ife, because Ooni should have a king, an advisor. Yes, and let me tell you, if Ooni of Ife's advisor is not a child of God, he must always, or she must always, misadvise Ooni of Ife, and you will see him making a huge mistake. So, but Reverend Funke Adejumo have found it necessary to advise him, and I think that this advice is a very good one. That is, if Ooni of Ife will listen and do it. So, my people, what do you have to say? Do you think that Dr. Reverend Funke have the right to advise Ooni of Ife as a king, or do you think that Ooni of Ife should do whatever he wants to do because Queen Naomi is his wife, other Oloris are his wives? He have the right to say that Queen Naomi should not come back to the palace and stay in the Lekki mansion. But what the Reverend Funke is saying, that if Queen Naomi should come back to that palace, the palace needs peace. And Ooni of Ife have once said it before, that darkness and light have nothing in comparison. There are a lot of darkness hovering around everywhere in that palace, and Queen Naomi needs to come back to pray out all those darkness. Anyway, my people, now so I take here, I don't know what you have to say. Please, whatever you have to say, drop it at the comment section, and don't forget that they are all alleged information. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye.